What is the Anglican Communion? The Anglican Communion is the formal association of regional and national churches subscribing to Anglican doctrine that are in full communion with the Archbishop of Canterbury. There is not an all-encompassing Anglican church, as the individual member churches are autonomous from one another, whilst being in mutual agreement on doctrine and holding each other to all be members of the one holy, Catholic, and Apostolic Church. At the time I'm making this video, there are 38 member churches of the Anglican Communion, sometimes called provinces. Those provinces are the Anglican Church in Aotearoa, New Zealand and Polynesia, the Anglican Church of Australia, the Church of Bangladesh, Igreja Episcopal Anglicana do Brasil, the Anglican Church of Burundi, the Anglican Church of Canada, the Church of the Province of Central Africa, Iglesia Anglicana de la Región Central de América, Province de l'Église Anglicane du Congo, the Church of England, Hong Kong Sheng, the Church of the Province of the Indian Ocean, the Church of Ireland, Nippon Sei Ko Kai in Japan, the Episcopal Church in Jerusalem and the Middle East, the Anglican Church of Kenya, the Anglican Church of Korea, the Church of the Province of Melanesia, Iglesia Anglicana de Mexico, Church of the Province of Myanmar, Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion, Church of North India, Church of Pakistan, Anglican Church of Papua New Guinea, the Episcopal Church in the Philippines, Province de l'Église Anglicane au Rwanda, the Scottish Episcopal Church, Church of the Province of Southeast Asia, Church of South India, the Anglican Church of Southern Africa, Iglesia Anglicana del Cono Sur de America, the Episcopal Church of the Sudan, the Anglican Church of Tanzania, the Church of Uganda, the Episcopal Church of the United States of America, the Church in Wales, the Church of the Province of West Africa, the Church in the Province of the West Indies. However, the Communion also has 6 extra-provincial churches, that is, churches that are not fully autonomous. They are the Anglican Church of Bermuda, Iglesia Episcopal de Cuba, the Lusitanian Church in Portugal, the Spanish Reformed Episcopal Church, the Church of Ceylon in Sri Lanka, and finally, the tiny parish of the Falkland Islands. With the exception of Cuba, the Archbishop of Canterbury has extra-provincial authority over these churches, while in Cuba, it is jointly overseen by the primates of the Anglicans in Canada, the United States, and the West Indies. Together, these churches are the Anglican Communion, with approximately 80 million faithful. However, in order to exercise communion with another, we have 4 instruments of communion. No, not those kinds of instruments. No, not scientific ones. Much better. The instruments of communion are the Archbishop of Canterbury, who acts as spiritual head of the Anglican Communion, and is primus inter pares, or first amongst equals amongst the bishops of the Anglican Communion. The Lambeth Conference, a meeting of the bishops of the Anglican Communion held every 10 years, where the bishops will meet in session. The Primates Meeting, where each of the primates, that is, the heads of the 38 autonomous member churches, will meet. Finally, the Anglican Consultative Council, or ACC, which consists of bishops, clergy, and laity chosen by member churches and meets every 3 years. The ACC has a permanent standing body in the Anglican Communion Office. Using these instruments, quit it. As I was saying, using these instruments is what formally maintains the communion. However, none of the instruments give the Anglican Communion as a whole any authority over any of the member churches. Thus, the churches remain autonomous from each other whilst being in communion with each other.